Hey everyone, welcome back to A Glittery Life. Hope you're enjoying my channel so far. I know I'm sure having a great time posting videos and reading your comments and becoming friends with some of you. So I hope we'll have a good time getting to know each other over the coming months or maybe even years. Today I want to talk a little bit about Inglot. I think a lot of you don't know, maybe don't know what Inglot is, or because it's hard to get and you have to get it online or you don't have a counter around you. Inglot is a really great makeup brand. It's a high-end makeup artist brand, and they have a couple standalone stores. Like you can get, there's a standalone store in New York, and there's one in Orange County, in Newport Beach actually at Fashion Island, and then some Macy's have Inglot actual counters, like installations. And so I'm kind of new to using Inglot, but I have just a small kind of Inglot eyeshadow collection that I wanted to show off today. So the top two rows are my Inglot shadows. The bottom is, I depotted a book of palettes, an Urban Decay book of palettes, and I didn't know where else to put them, so for the time being they're in my Z palette with my Inglot shadows. But I love Z palettes, I think they're great. They've got a clear top so you can see through them, and then also too, they fold back over like this instead of just keeping open, and so they're really easy to hold and work with. So I'm going to take all these out, and then I'm going to swatch them for you, and then I'm going to show you what they are. So this is if you can get Inglot, I highly recommend it. It's $6 a pan. So when you do it this way, I mean, this eyeshadow right here is $6, and it is 2.3 grams. It's a great size, and I like the shape. I like the square shape. But I mean, when you're looking at like comparing it to, I think it's, what is it, $12 to get a pan at MAC, and the quality, as far as I'm concerned, is just as good, if not better, on some of their shadows. There's a lot less fallout, and they're so creamy and so pigmented. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these all out and then swatch them for you. I'm a little nervous that you're not going to be able to see them very well because I just don't know quite how my light is. I'm in our sunroom here at our little beach house. And the other thing too that I'll say about my Inglot collection is, one, it's small. Like I said, I'm just starting, but I have mostly kind of neutrals. I have a ton of, I've been collecting MAC shadows for probably 15 years, 12, 13, 15, probably 15 years. And I have some really crazy colors. I went through, like, you know, the aquadesiac phase, like where everything was like teal and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I hardly ever use those colors anymore. I think I'm probably like too old for crazy eyes. But Inglot has a really wide range of colors, from really neutral and nude to really vibrant and really crazy bright. So I might be adding some of those, but I don't know. We'll see. But so a lot of mine are just neutrals, kind of more of like an everyday eye. And I think I've maybe mentioned in some of my other videos that I love doing kind of a really neutral, subdued eye and a really crazy poppy, bright lip. Like today I'm wearing the Maybelline Vivid's Shocking Coral, which I love. I can't get enough of. So anyway, enough about that. Let's get on to Inglot. Now I'm going to swatch some of the neutral colors. I'm going to swatch them on the back of my hand. I think it's going to be really tough for you to see them, but I'm going to do my best because I know for those of you who can't get into an Inglot counter, this is going to be really helpful. So I'll start with a couple that I really love. 355. Just a really pretty kind of light, great highlighter color. I've been wearing this a lot. I've been wearing 355 a ton, and then also 351. These I've kind of incorporated into my everyday look. 355 is kind of more of a light, it has like more of a peachy undertone to it, like a pink undertone, and 351 has definitely more of like a white undertone, but it's not stark white, which I like it not being stark white. One of the other ones that I love is this kind of buttery yellow one, 313. This I think is so pretty on the lid, and it's also a kind of an unusual highlight because it's sort of more of a yellow tone. Then another great neutral that I've been using a lot is 337. This is kind of more of a peach brown. So instead of like a brune or some of the other browns from MAC, this is kind of more of, has more of a like a, I don't know, just a really pretty like peachy taupe brown to it. So I love those. I think you can do a ton with those. Let's swatch a couple of the other ones. This is 356, just a really pretty pink. It's so sweet. I've been putting this on my lid a lot, and especially for like a really neutral eye. Let's see if you can get this to show up. This looks really pretty over Maybelline Inked in Pink color tattoo. So I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of light. This is $3.41. Another one, kind of a peachy neutral. I love this. This is a really actually pretty crease color if you build it up over something. This is $4.50. Nope, $4.60, sorry. And it's got a little bit of a sparkle to it. It's kind of a purpley plum sparkle, but it's got it's funny, it's a weird color. It's got a little bit of gray. It's got a little bit of plum. Just really pretty, so hopefully you can see that. And then I think the last one that I have to swatch for you is this gold. I love it. 11. I think this is so beautiful on your lid, obviously over something. I did the other day, I just did Painterly all over my eye as a base, and then I did this, really kind of packed this on over my lid, and in my crease I just did 337. And then on my highlight, I did 355, and it was such a, and then I did a dark liner, the dark black liner with probably using Jordana Fabi liner. That's what I've been using a lot lately, but it was such a pretty nude eye. I loved it, but this is, you'll love this if I can get it to, it really needs a base to it. I mean, it's pretty pigmented, but it is such a, it's kind of almost like an antique metallic gold. I don't know if you can see that at all with the lighting in here. It's a little bit overcast right now, so, but I love it so much. Okay, this one's great. This is kind of a matte gray, $3.49, but it's more of like a putty gray. It's not like a real true gray. Let's see if I can swatch this right here, if you'll be able to see that. So you can see it's just like a pretty gray. This is a great crease color. To add dimension to your crease. The purples that I use a lot, $3.34. Just a really bright lilac. Super fun for spring. $3.75, a deeper purple. Also really pretty, highly pigmented. And they blend like a dream come true. And then I just got this one. I haven't even used this one yet. This is $3.89. But you know, I realized I didn't have any navy. I didn't have anything blue, like this kind of like dark blue. So you can see how pretty that is. And blends really well. That's the thing I love about these Inglot shadows, is they just blend so well. They wear really well. I'd probably give them like a maybe, I'd probably give them like a 10 to 12 hour wear time. It's a little bit tough right now because it's spring, and for me it's allergy season. I have horrible seasonal allergies, and so I gotta keep my fingers out of my eyes. I'm like rubbing my eyes and stuff like that constantly, and my eyes are like a little bit like drippy and goopy, so sorry if that's like TMI for you, if we're not there in our relationship yet, that I have really bad seasonal allergies. But I would give them really good their wearability and durability. I would give them a great score. So anyway, hope that was helpful for you, and as I add to my Inglot collection, I'll keep you posted. Have a great day, beauties.